So Sunday after church, you and the other,
Yeah,
you
it
would,
was scheduled. It was a regular schedule.
yeah.
You knew when you played, like 3 of them.
And you played for,
St. Mary's Cathedral.
okay. Did you guys have a big rival, like another church or?
And they were all rivals.
You weren't like always against St. Joe or?
But Father John Mueller was outfielder too. He always beat me out. He always started the games. That's all right. And then it was for fun.
Did you
Deer
guys
games. We used to have deer games too.
on Sunday?
Yeah, that was softball.
Okay.
Sunday morning.
Wait, weren't you supposed to be in church on Sunday morning?
You get to, no, not Sunday morning. Whatever morning, it didn't make any difference. You get the third base, you get a drink. You get done, you take the barrel to the saloon and finish.
So they put the barrel at third base?
Ice cream down good. Brings back a lot of memories, Bill.
Yeah. Did you have? Tell me about your team. Were you guys any good?
No, we weren't. Shit, no.
Did you have some good players though?
Yeah, sir. It was like getting a team together out of maybe 20 people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's really good, but just good enough to play.
Who do you remember on the team? Like, who was the funniest guy on the team?
Funniest guy on this team.
Or the guy who was always causing trouble for fun, you know?
I remember that. Everybody was too serious trying to win.
Really? It was a serious thing?
Yeah, it was serious. Softball was different. Well, that was serious too. We was playing. Norm Morgan was our pitcher. He was a fast pitch. You might get 1 or 2 plays the whole ball game.
Oh,
All strikeouts.
wow.
They can't hit it. Or didn't hit it. Softball was. It was a lot of fun too. There was good players there, good ones.
Yeah.
They even had like a world team, like a Zola Pistons out of Indiana or somewhere. That's they'd jump up. They paid the players, the good ones.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
No problem.
That isn't fun. I ain't laughed in a month. Yeah, I have. Much so. I get down, hell I can. Sleep. Can't hear, can't breathe, and can't see. That's pretty bad, ain't it?
Well, you can still think. That's that's pretty good.
Can't write, you go,
Yeah.
man. Every once in a while, that's the way you write. Try and write.
Yeah.
I even have the power of attorney now. David,
Yeah? David has power of attorney now?
for me, he usually signs my checks and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's the benefit of having a family around
Sure.
to help you out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, does it? Are you okay with it?
Sure, yeah. I
Or,
don't care.
I mean, about not being able to see and not being able to hear.
Oh, no. I'm not mad at nobody. It's just one of the things in life, I guess.
Yeah.
My mom had it. She had macular degeneration. And it's hereditary, so I guess I got it from her. I think it's hereditary.
Yeah.
Boy, it's funny. I could still play golf though.
Yeah. Even without your eyes working so well.
Outside in the sun, shoot, far you can see.
Yeah.
It's dark. I can see that, but I can't see where that television stops and starts.
Oh yeah.
It's a big black thing there. When you're outside, I used to sit outside on the deck and read the paper just let it come in and not be able to see.
Yeah.
It's that power of the sun, boy. Real little, fine print stuff. Then I go to the dock, I get all them different stuff, and they don't last long. I gotta go back.
What are you looking for, Grandpa?
That's back. There's a bag with a.
Oh, there it is.
So I watch television.
What is that?
You'll see. I can see you clear.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you not? You just don't want? I'm surprised you don't wear them all the time.
I'm afraid I'll stumble or something.
Yeah.
That you can't see. Not at distance, but I can regulate them.
They look great.
Yeah, they do. They're really sharp, don't they?
They look like they're from outer space or
Yeah,
something.
right. You got that on there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just leave the camera rolling. Yeah.
Makes them laugh.
Robot grandpa. So do you do you miss reading the newspaper? I could come down and read you the newspaper. Is there something you miss? I'm around. I'm just as bored as you are, man. I'm just here.
Yeah. Yeah, hell, if you ain't bored, you can go out and play with animals.
There you go. That's the spot.
You can go out and play with the squirrels, play with the deer or the turkeys,
You know what I was thinking?
fishing.
Well, I was thinking about getting older, and there has to be a time when you have to ask for help. And I imagine that that's probably the hardest moment of getting older, where you realize you have to ask for help.
It is.
Yeah.
Because I'll just try it, and something will happen, then they'll say, why didn't you holler? Why didn't you ask?
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. You're right. You want to be you can.
Do you remember, was there like a first time that you remember having to ask for help that was really frustrating for you?
It came real slow, Steve.
Yeah.
I don't work. Go to the dock when he, Mister, there you, I can't help you no more. Okay, all right, doc.
So you played hockey in the street with crushed cans and sticks and roller skates that you needed a key for.
People that they think you're crazy. Ain't nobody done that kind of stuff.
Did you? I've heard of a game that apparently was very popular, but my generation doesn't play it, and I'm curious about it. Kick the can.
Yeah,
Did you play that? What? I don't even know how it worked.
I got no idea. Probably something like soccer.
Yeah. Well, what else did you play in this? I'm sure you played other games with kids around.
Hide and seek.
Yeah. That was a big one.
Oh yeah.
Did you play tag or
Football tag, yeah.
yeah? And then how did you get into fishing?
I get into what?
Fishing.
Hell, I don't know. I started that. I just love to do it.
I mean, where around here did you start
There was
fishing? Or
fishing lakes in the Zoo Park,
yeah,
Prisoners Lake, and Lime Kill Lake, and fishing. We used to go there. I'd walk miles to go fishing. Oh, I probably started when I started bumming around with Coleman's. People had that big farm on the highway,
Krollman.
tomato farm.
Yeah.
They had a lake in the back. We used to go fishing back there. First you had we walked the streetcar line. Put your ear down, you don't hear nothing coming. Then you run across that trestle. Oh God, we got caught out in the middle. I don't know what the hell would happen.
Oh man.
If we survived, we got a red ass.
Were your parents pretty strict?
Pretty what?
Strict.
Yeah, real strict.
Did you get?
Both Germans were real strict.
People gave a lot more whippings back then, from what I heard.
Yeah, take your belt off, crack it on the way home.
Parents don't do that anymore, but do you think it was bad to do, or?
No, I thought it was good to do.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt the kid,
Yeah.
but you let them know right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of kids now in trouble,
Yeah.
Or they feel they can get away with it.
Yeah.
I think. Shucks, they get into drugs and then they put them in jail a day or something and out they go. Turn them loose and
Yeah.
hold them forever, but at least give them some kind of schooling or something. Yeah, but it gets all money, I guess.
Yeah. It's hard.
Don't you think so?
I do. I do think so. So did you get a lot of whippings when you were a kid? No, you weren't that bad? Who got them all in your family?
My one brother got most of them. It wasn't all that bad.
Which brother was it?
Now,
Albert. Elmer and Frank weren't that bad? So you started fishing out at the Krollman's farm. Krollerman? Kroll.
Right. I didn't even got his first name out of it. Crumpleman.
Crumpleman. Okay. And that was when you were like,
It was where we used to have tomato fights too. Tomato war.
just you and him or other people?
Well, no, other kids.
How did that go?
Not too well with the Pears. I was selling tomatoes downtown in Cincinnati on the market.
Yeah.
We were throwing some time at one another. Well,
So you guys are all covered in tomato juice, and wow.
that was the evidence right there.
How big was their farm? They must have had tons of tomatoes. Except they all come in at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they planted different times.
Oh, they did.
And when they do come in, they're flooded with it, market with it. Hell, I don't know.
So they had lakes, and you
Did what?
they had some lakes on their land, and
Yeah, one that, yeah, take the water there, pump the water the tomato. $20 acres maybe, I don't know. Or, Diane's brother, he's a tomato farmer.
oh yeah,
He plants, that's all he does.
Huh.
Acres and acres of it.
huh?
When before the first frost, they have to pick them all and put them in a barn.
Okay.
And then gradually they'll ripen. But every once in a while you have to go out and get the bad ones out of the middle or something.
Okay.
Just spoil the rest of them. He's probably still got all those tomatoes
Wow.
up until Thanksgiving, well, Christmas, I thought she said.
I think if I remember correctly, one year out at the ranch, you grew a couple years maybe. You grew way too many tomatoes.
Oh, gosh.
That's what I just remember you having tomatoes up to your knees.
Yeah. Well, you're giving them away. That's all right. Somebody enjoyed them.
You always liked playing around in the garden, though.
Yeah. Always did.
Did you ever work on a farm, or help out on a farm?
On that dairy farm, once in a while, I don't do nothing there though.
What'd you have to do? Milk cows?
Just go after them and bring them in back to the barn.
Hmm.
Yeah, my grandfather, Niemeyer, was a farmer. He had a farm in Erlanger on Dry Creek.
Okay.
Dry Creek right now, there's a storage plant. So I imagine he must have got pretty good money when they bought it, because he bought a farm in Indian Hill in Madisonville.
Yeah.
And he worked, that made him, brought
What did he grow on his farm?
Just veggies and chicken
Yeah.
and cows.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Grandpa Niemeyer, where's he?
He's my mother's dad.
Okay. Your mother's
We
name.
didn't get on that side yet.
Yeah. So your mom's maiden name was Niemeyer,
Yeah.
and you're
That's where Tommy comes. You remember Tommy?
a little bit. Yeah. I remember Tommy. Oh, so that's where that branch of the family is from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom raised him. Erwin went in the Navy. Hell, what was that? They had Tommy. He and his wife had Tommy, and he went in the Navy, and she ran away with a soldier. They never did find her. Still today, he looks for her. Wants to know his mom. He tried everything legal.
Just can't find her.
That. Did something don't want somebody.
Yeah.
Then and not to want your children. Oh well.
So so Niemeyers, do you know anything about their family history? Like where did they come from? And
No idea where it came from. But there was Art, Bob, Irvin, Edward, and my mom Edith. And when Grandpa always wanted another girl. When the last one was born, Irvin, when he was born, Grandpa said, "That's the ugliest kid I ever saw in my life." Ugly, so ugly. He wanted a girl, he didn't want no boy.
which one was the one he said that about?
Irvin.
Irvin.
He wanted a girl so bad. Oh well.
Well, but they got your mom, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he wanted another girl.
Yeah.
So what, it was 4 boys and a girl?
They lived in Madison. On top of the hill, it's Kenwood, up near the Kenwood Country Club. Boy, but that was land when they got rid of it. He fell off the barn roof. Never did gain consciousness. And they had to pull the plug. And Grandma moved over, bought a house next to my mother, and stared at him to the coming. So she was with her daughter, and they were fighting for us.
Did they get along really well,
Oh, God,
mom
yeah.
and daughter? So what was Grandma Niemeyer's first name? Do you know?
Grandma. Oh, hell. I know I can't. These are trick questions.
Well, it's true. You know, it's not
Mary, I think.
Mary. You don't think about your grandparents' first names that often, because yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know Grandma's name was Charlotte until very recently.
Most people did,
Yeah. Do you remember Grandpa Niemeyer? He's the one that fell off the barn roof, right?
Yeah.
When did he do that? How old was he? How old were you?
He was in his 70s.
Hey, what was he doing on a barn roof when he was in his...
Grandma said.
What was he doing?
Trying to fix a leak.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma said, what the hell are you doing on the roof? And when they sold out, none of those boys wanted that land. Boy, that would be worth a fortune. Now it's all condos.
Yeah. That must be strange to watch land become buildings. And kind of ugly buildings sometimes.
Or tearing it. What do you think of them? That beetle or whatever. They're tearing them trees down now.
Oh, I heard about this. That
So many miles around the infested area they have to tear out. Well, that would be like
yeah.
terrible, but they have to do it, I guess.
Does that bother you to see farmland become built up land, or does it really matter to you?
There's so much farmland.
Yeah. There still seems to be plenty of farm
Oh,
land.
Well, out west, that's all there is the land.
Yeah.
And that's farm. You can farm that too. Someday maybe we'll be crowded. It's just two places now, LA and California, New York.
Yeah. So what kind of farm did the Niemeyers have?
Just mostly some cows on it.
Yeah.
That's all, and chickens.
Yeah. Was it mostly for their own use, or did they sell did they sell things to people?
No, they didn't sell nothing. Get their own meat. A lot of people did that, but then neighbor would swipe neighbor because this guy didn't want to eat his own. And
Okay. Well, it'd be like...
George was a pet for so many years. You know?
Right.
Now we're going to eat him. No, the kids would cry. So, no, we swapped Joe down the road to eat his.
I've always wondered about that. That seems like a good answer to... Did Grandpa Niemeyer or Grandma Niemeyer work any other places, or do anything else than just be on the farm?
Grandpa was a machinist.
Oh, you said that, yeah. For Cincinnati Bell?
Cincinnati milling machine.
Okay.
They make lathes and all that. They make tools.
Do you remember if Grandma Niemeyer did anything?
When I got older, he was a winemaker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had a wine cellar. And he had wood barrels that he stored it in. But he bottled after so many years or whatever. But well, I'd go there and get to, that's funny, I'd get to go there and stay a week with him and fool around with Grandpa, but none of the other kids, that's wrong. He wouldn't take none of the other kids.
Huh. Why did he...
I got no idea. That's like somebody taking one of them 4 or 5 and not the others.
Yeah.
But I used to go with him he used to have to prune the grapes in this fall.
Yeah.
So if we'd get to the end of the row, he'd stop. Put it back in, bury it again.
There's one at the end of every row.
And Gary, Grandpa, tired, I'm going on, okay, let's go on, okay. And Grandma would say, boy, George works hard. He's out there working so hard, he's so tired, he's gotta take a nap now. Half loaded.
That's funny.
Loved his wine.